On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are discussing comfort zones.
And getting out of them.
Breaking out! So, like anybody, comfort zones are comfortable for us. We stay in them quite regularly. For instance, the Airstream, while it was a very big change, we've lived in it for 10 months now, and
Something like
it's
that,
become
yeah.
comfortable, it's become home, and sometimes we let ourselves...
There's a time and a place to spend some time in your comfort zone because it's relaxing. You don't have to think about much, and you just kind of exist doing things that you
not stressful.
that you like to do.
Yes, it's not stressful.
But you don't necessarily improve yourself or your surroundings or those around you when you're inside your comfort zone. Generally speaking, of course. So one of the things that we just got done doing is redoing the entire floor. Mm-hmm. Well, except for the bedroom. We kept the carpet there. But we tore out the bedroom here. You're going to see that...
We didn't tear out the bedroom here. We tore out the carpet
We
here.
did not tear out the bedroom. We still have a bed back there that we sleep in on most nights.
We're not that out of our comfort zone.
Yes. We're not quite to the level of tent camping right outside our luxurious Airstream. But we did take the carpet out of the family room, and you're going to see that video in a couple days.
Yes.
Went well. Love the results.
But we had no experience.
But we have never changed a floor in our lives.
We had no idea what we were doing. We
Anywhere
did
near it, really.
A bunch of research online, watched some YouTube videos, and dove in. And we've been doing that more and more in the last couple of years. So we did a lot of that home reno type stuff when we were selling our homes.
But not floors. We hired out the floors. We changed like fixtures and things like that, the easy stuff.
We did a sink.
Patched some holes in drywall.
That was a pretty big deal for us. Plumbing was big.
The sink was...
We did electrical. We put in fans and light fixtures. So we've dabbled.
And you get to learn what you're naturally good at that you may not have known that you're naturally good at, and the things that you would sooner die than do. For us, that would be trim. Doing trim, especially when there's a lot of odd angles and corners. And
not our favorite thing.
Yes.
But now we know.
And
we survived it, and we did it.
We did.
And what else have we done? Living in an Airstream. Slightly outside the
selling both
zone.
of our homes and buying a 200 square foot trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be getting outside your comfort zone.
I'm learning to drive the truck. I'll be doing that more in the next couple months.
Manual transmission truck.
Yep. So that's outside my comfort zone. We're going to new places. We're doing new things. Pretty much the life we've chosen is going to push us to live outside of our comfort zone pretty regularly. What's nice is we're bringing our home with us so that on the days that we just need to relax and get work done, we're in our comfortable space, we're happy, we don't have to push it every day because that would be a very stressful life in my opinion.
That would be.
But we're constantly learning what we like and what we can do and meeting new people, and I think all of that is due to the fact that we won't just sit and be where we're comfortable.
The nice thing about comfort zones is they move.
So
the more you get outside them, the more you do, the more you're exposed to, the more practice you get. And that might actually, some of those things might start creeping into your comfort zone, so you have to go out even further and further and trying new things to truly stay outside.
Yeah, though there's also...
which is nice, because it keeps you off guard and keeps you guessing and trying new things and learning and all that good stuff.
There is a point, so I have a friend whose comfort zone is being constantly busy. She's always willing to do something new. She's always willing to go out with people. And that is her comfort zone, which means what makes her uncomfortable...
She's extroverted, for sure.
...is when she has to do something on her own. When she has to... And which is funny, because for me, that would be my comfort zone. So for her, constantly pushing herself to do things would not be stepping outside her comfort zone. It would be just fitting in with what she always does. So it's different for every person. You really have to kind of know yourself and know where your comfort levels are and what is a good idea to push, because it is not good to always just constantly push yourself out of your comfort zone. That can lead to major problems.
Being social
that's for both of us is one of our...
Is really not being social is our comfort zone. I'll say it that way.
We're introverted.
You may not know that by viewing this channel, and we're like happy-go-lucky, smiling people, but we
are
really
happy-go-lucky, smiling people.
Yeah, I
just
suppose that's
quietly
true.
in our Airstream.
But like happy hours every night, or going to dinner every night, and doing things every day or every other day. That I don't know. We need a lot of quiet
time.
and alone time as well. So, and that there's nothing necessarily wrong with
But
that. It's
we
just
are
how
pushing
we
ourselves.
operate.
We are pushing ourselves to try to be more social and to meet more people while on the road, because we know that will make this experience that much better. Are you really going to eat while we're trying to do the video, Penny? So comfort zones, we highly recommend breaking through them on a semi-regular basis and trying new things. Why not try? If the floors hadn't gone well, we would have hired somebody to do them over for us.
Exactly, and we would have been out the money anyway. So hopefully not more money, but
yeah,
it all worked out.
It all worked out, and we now know we can do it, and it looks amazing, and you will see that in a couple days.
Yes, it's awesome. We're sitting on it right now. Feels good on our butts.
So that's it for this week's Tuesday Talk.
I noticed you just blew right past the comment about the butt.
Thank you for watching this week, and as always, if you have a question for us regarding Airstream life on the road, which is happening soon, Airstream renovations, breaking out of your comfort zone, anything, let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next week. Bye!
Bye!